Hello my friends and welcome back to The Witcher 3. In yesterday's video we finished up the main quest, Ladies of the Wood, and dang, that quest was good. Like, it was really good. We saw Ciri arrive in Velen, and the Crones tried to eat parts of her and hand her over to the Wild Hunt, and Strenger was there. Like, so much information in one quest. It was really, really awesome, and I have a ton of things to look at and go over. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So the first thing I wanted to look at was the completed quest for Ladies of the Wood. Here we go. So that was the initial blurb on the quest. So the last bit says, Hendrik had known but a portion of the truth, and his notes had led Geralt astray. Ciri had in truth come into conflict with the three Crones of Crookback Bog. They had wanted to hand her over to one of the generals of the Wild Hunt named Imlerith, but Ciri escaped their clutches and fled the swamps before their vile plan could come to fruition. Yes. And also updated was Family Matters, so I have answers for what happened to Tamara and what happened to Anna to tell the Baron about, but we're not going to do that today. I want to do other stuff today. So let's look. I have new character entries. We have the Brewess. I mean, these models are just amazing. So the Brewess update says the crow known as Brewess was the middle of the three demonic sisters in terms of age, but the first in terms of size. Oh, Brewess was said to be a master concoctor of magical mixtures, and in the more ghastly legends was said to know over a dozen different recipes for human soup. Okay, we'll come back to Imlerith. Ghost in the Tree. I read all that yesterday. Why are you not updating? Anyway, so the Weavess. She's the one who puts the, is she the one who puts the ears around her neck? I think, no, that's the neck one. Anyway, she's got the pointy hat. So the Weavess, though the youngest of the three Crones, the Weavess was not one jot less ugly or evil than her older sisters. It was she who wove their magical tapestries of human hair, gathered as tribute from the young children of nearby villages during their cutting ceremonies. These tapestries were how the worshippers of the Ladies of the Wood made contact with and paid homage to their deities. So was the cutting like the cutting off of their ears? So we have the Whispess. The Crones of Velen were not just old, they were literally ancient, having been around since the reign of the first human kings and possibly even since the coming of the elves. Of the three ghastly sisters, the Whispess was most ancient, or at least so claimed the swamp dwellers' whispered legends. Whispered, for if they spoke too loudly, the crone would hear it, for she demanded tribute in the form of human ears, which she hung from trees and through which she used primeval magic. She heard all that happened in the swamp. Yes, she did. Anyway, Imlerith, a general of the Wild Hunt and frequent guest in Geralt's nightmares, had been chasing Ciri for quite some time, striving to deliver her to his ruler, Eredin. This powerful and brutal warrior had fought in the countless battles and campaigns for conquest waged by the NL and other worlds. He prized physical confrontation above all else, seeking out direct bloody skirmishes where opponents pit their strength, agility, and training against each other in a contest to the death. So then Anna Strenger. We have her model now, finally. So let's see. Where did we leave off with her? So Tamara only deepened Geralt's sad understanding of her mother's situation. The women decided to flee together because they'd had enough of the Baron's drunken rages and hated her husband so much that she was ready to do anything in order to be free of the man and the child he had put inside her. Geralt put the facts together and realized the old woman in the swamp was in fact Anna, the Baron's missing wife. He also learned that the signs on her hands were symbols of the pact she had made with the Crones in order to get rid of her unwanted child. What? I thought... What? So Geralt's suspicions were... okay, I read that part. Geralt's suspicions were confirmed shortly thereafter. The curse afflicting the unfortunate woman was indeed the Crone's doing. Anna had turned to ghastly sisters because she did not wish to give birth to the Baron's child. Okay. The Crones granted her wish in their own twisted way with a curse which made the fetus inside her wither on the vine, taking Anna's life energy with it. In despair, she turned to the PELLAR, who made her a talisman to hamper the evil magic's influence. Anna had lost this during her fight with the Baron and was thus rendered defenseless against the Crone's magic. After that, The worst was free to happen. The markings on her palms began to burn, and a fiend dragged her to the heart of the Crookback Bog, where she paid back her debts as the Crones' slave. So, your husband was abusing you and got you pregnant, and you didn't want his baby anymore. So you made a deal with Crones to no longer have your baby, and then when that was going to kill you, then went to get the talisman, but then you dropped the talisman when your husband was beating you again, which then caused you to have a miscarriage, which is what you wanted anyway. Like, this whole story, you guys are all messed up. Like, no. Like, okay, if you could just leave him. Okay, so no update for Gran, but we had updates for Cirilla. So let's see. It seemed that during Ciri's time in Velen, she got into a quarrel with some sort of witch or witches in the swamps. Geralt learned the truth of Ciri's time in the swamps from the mouths of the hideous crones themselves. Even Ciri, better able to handle her own than most anyone in existence, was lucky to escape from those powerful beings alive and intact. Yeah, that's about right. Was there anything else? Let's see. Bestiary. Did I have any bestiary updates? I don't think I did. Oh no, I did. Crones. Sister Crones, hand in hand, terrors of the sea and land, thus do go about thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9. Macbeth, not Macbeth. Act 1, Scene 3. The isolated corners of our world harbor creatures older than humans, older than academies and mages, older even than elves and dwarves. The Crones of Crookback Bog are such creatures. No one knows their true names, nor what breed of monstrosity they in fact are. Common folk have given these 3 sisters the names Weavess, Brewess, and Whispess, and call the threesome the Ladies of the Woods, or simply the Good Ladies. They're not good ladies. The Crones act as the true sovereigns of Velen, whose inhabitants they help survive through harsh times in return for unquestioning obedience. They wield powerful magic, but one different from that of mages. They draw power from water and earth and are bound to the land in which they live. The Crones can hear everything that happens in the woods with the creepy ears, predict the future, twist the threads of human lives, and bring blessings as well as curses. The Crones seem for all intents and purposes to be immortal. Magic elixirs keep them from aging and allow them to take the appearance of young women. These elixirs and their mystical ties to the swamps in which they live also give them supernatural strength and vitality. So I have questions. I have lots of questions. Like, I want to talk to Anna and get her full side of the story on what happened and her making the deals with devils times 3. But I went around and looked back over into all the houses here, went down into the, dungeon or the basement, and she wasn't there. So I know you guys were telling me there's more to the story. Still doesn't make it okay for him to beat his wife. Just saying. Yeah, okay, we'll skip that. But like, I have so many questions and Anna's not around to answer them. So we're not gonna worry about that right now, because today we're going to work on Forefather's Eve, where this was the quest we picked up ages ago, where we were doing the ritual with a PELLAR, and then his dead father showed up and was like cursing him or saying he was going to kill him, even though I think the PELLAR is the one who killed him in the first place. But anyway, now I'm babbling. So we are over near the area where we need to go to find the body of the PELLAR's father. So that's what we're gonna do. Nothing exciting happened along the way, except that I was having deja vu of running through swamps in Witcher 1 because drowners kept popping up. So anyway, all that having been read, let's go ahead and head over here. There's some Rotfiends. I should be able to ignite them down, right? Oh yeah, I'm always forgetting. Every time I'm always forgetting that you guys explode. It's always a surprise, like, oh yeah, they explode. So we need to find another body. Oh look, it's right here. Here we go. Let's examine this.
Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the PELLAR smashed his head in.
Oh.
Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
So I talked to the PELLAR. Is he like nearby? No, he's nowhere nearby. He's back at his house. Okay, I am going to wander around and explore a little bit. There's another quest over here that I wanted to work on. I think it was Swamp Thing for Witcher's contract. Where was that? Oh, it's right nearby. Let's go do that one real quick. And then I'll go explore and talk to the Pellar, perhaps. And then we'll do something else. What's over here, though?
You'll stay clear of that fog if you value your life.
Who are you? Oh, this is... Okay, we had to talk to him. That's right. Leslav.
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
Can you tell me more about this monster?
This monster, tell me more.
Only seen it once myself. And that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first. Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid? Nocturnal? First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tomil went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeard. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there... Master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel and...
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand.
Okay, I can help for a fee, apparently.
Assume you put up the notice in Downwarren.
Aye, 'twere me. Good to know someone reads them. Paid a scribe a dozen eggs to write it up.
I can help. For a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox don't pull a plough for free.
So... Again, I'm not gonna haggle. Time I got to work.
All right, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here, but beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings your eyes, claws at your throat. Claws so hard you could choke.
Okay, is this gonna give me a direction to start going in? Okay, perfect. Well, I am going to explore over here a smidgen, and then we'll head down to the Swamp Thing, and then I'll probably explore some more, and then we'll go do the Pellar, and that's my lofty goals for the rest of today's video, so let's get started with it. What is this little house over here, I wonder?
No ordinary fog, this. The odor. Metallic, almost.
Oh. Ard? Yes, Ard is what I've been using to get rid of the... Where did the house just go? Oh, it's right there. No, it doesn't seem to be working this time. Huh. What is this guy doing over here? Am I gonna come back here for a quest, maybe? I'm guessing I do, because I can't interact with him just yet, but... Well, let me make a note on my map. How do I do this? There we go. We'll make one of those. So I can come back later. But let's loot the place real quick, since we're here, right? And maybe, there we go. Let's eat some apples. Eat some more apples. A metallic fog. That's interesting. Okay, well, let's go back to find out what's killing people in the fog. Killing me in the fog, rather. Is it drowners, perhaps? Where's the loot? Okay. Oh, there's somebody.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Okay, I want to look at the body
Different
first.
claw marks. Guess a few individuals feed here. Strange. No tracks around the corpses.
Are they flying monsters, perhaps? just happened? I'm so confused. Oh, here we go. No, where we don't go.
Tracks masked with magic. This is getting interesting.
Uh-huh. It's telling me to go... go back to where I just came from. That's funny. Anything else? Okay, this is just... yeah. Sorry, I'm very confused. I want to follow the tracks, but it's telling me to go somewhere else. Where are there more tracks at? Oh, here's some. There we go. Oh, this was the non-going through smoke way to get here? Smart. Very smart. There's the dead body. Can I interact with it now? Yes, I can.
Didn't even have time to pull out his weapon. Monster must have been concealed. Surprised him. Guess I'm dealing with an old Foglet, hiding behind an illusion.
Ignis Fatuus. Okay. Well, hang on. Please hold all your thoughts. Let me get rid of this thing on the map. And then let's go to Bestiary. And scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. Yeah, Foglets are allergic to necrophage oil and Quen signs. Okay, then Ignis Fatuus. The monster haunting the peat bogs of Velen turned out to be an ancient Foglet. These are exceptionally long-lived creatures. Some have even dwelt on this earth for over 200 years, growing stronger and stronger all the while. Blows dealt by Foglets of such an age carry so much power, blocking them is out of the question. These Foglets possess the ability to move extremely quickly, and not even Yrden can slow them down. Furthermore, they can meld completely into the mist, then suddenly rematerialize to strike from behind. Wearing heavy armor or making good use of the Quen sign is highly recommended. Well, I can do all that, but it was necrophage oil, right? So let me get that on my sword. No, this one. Necrophage oil is here. I may already have it on, but it's fine. And then we need the Quen sign. So we need to navigate the illusions to find the Foglets. All right, let's quick save before we do this. I mean, it's not a, wrong. It's level 12, so it's my level, basically. But let's be prepared. Navigate the illusions. Yeah, I think I finally found something. Finally.
Now in his eye. Ought to use it.
Yes. All right, I'm assuming this is the Foglet's lair, so... Oh, we've got, Okay, I need to get out my Quen sign.
Bastards are strong. Must be the fog.
Okay, we'll take all that. And Ursine Silver Sword Superior. Insectoid oil. Anything else? All right, let's drink some apple juice. Okay, this fog doesn't seem to be poisonous. That's good. Oh. Well. Aren't you pretty?
Damn, you're ugly.
Go. Come on, he's right in front of you, Geralt. Foglet trophy, great. That was definitely worthwhile to put on the right oils and use the right signs and do all the right stuff. It does make it, I don't want to say easier, but it does make it less annoying. And because I'm not the best at dodging. I know you guys are telling me to do it, and I appreciate it. I do. I'm just not very good at listening. And using the right signs, though, does seem to help. The Quen sign is awesome. And I also beefed up my Quen sign a little bit, so that does help, too. Okay. Entrance. Okay. Let's see. Where am I in relation to everything now? Oh, I think that was one of the question marks. Well, I am going to make my way back up to the villager, farmer, somebody, the peasant, but I am going to stop here on the way and see what I can see, and I will meet you up here unless something else exciting should happen. And here we are back at Leslav, one of those two pronunciations. I did get over into this area over here and took care of a drowner's nest, so that happened, and that's all taken care of. But let's turn in this quest and wrap this one up.
Any tidings?
I'm here to collect the reward, actually.
Monster's dead. Fog's dispersed.
Ha! Village folk will be content. Give them cause to celebrate. Well, you've earned your reward. Take it, and fare you well.
Wonderful. So, wow, 136 crowns. That's nice. Swamp thing is all updated, so let's look at that one. And the update says, Geralt's investigation took him to the very heart of the swamp as he was walking. An exceptionally hideous foglet suddenly jumped out at him from an unusually thick patch of fog. The monster was old and strong, making defeating of it no easy labor. Geralt managed the task, however, and a few moments after the foglet breathed its last, the poisonous fog dispersed, and the Witcher could at last fill his lungs safely. Hoping to find someone who would offer him a reward, Geralt went to Downwarren, sort of. A peat digger residing in the village was grateful Geralt had enabled a return to his labors, and so handled the Witcher some coin. So, the next thing I said I wanted to do today was to turn in this quest to the PELLAR, but before I run all the way back up there, I actually want to explore a bit down here. Probably not too far, because I think as I get farther down here, it gets to be very difficult, but I want to explore a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to make it over here or not, but I want to explore a little bit down here. But either way, I will meet you back up with the PELLAR. And that's not the PELLAR. The PELLAR is where? Back at his house, right? So either way, yeah, I'll meet you back up at his house and we'll turn in that quest and go from there. And here we are, finally back at the PELLAR's place. I did do a very, very small amount of exploration. I actually ran out of room in my bag, so I needed to come back. But I did take care of one guarded treasure. I was gonna go up here, but it looked very intimidating. And I know based off of I found a non-spoilery map that just kind of broke up Velen into this area right here is levels X through X, and that helped me kind of figure out where best to start exploring. So I'm going to come back down here later, and I've got this whole area down here as well to explore, but that's for a different day. So I did do a very small smidgens and then went and emptied my bags. That took a while. So I think I would like to obviously talk to the Pellar and turn this quest in, maybe. I'm not sure if it's going to be done, but let's find out.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Well, I found your father's body.
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
Did you really kill your father?
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Pella feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Pella could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
Well, the Wraith should stay away for now.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
Great. I actually do need some stuff. I know you want me to do Family Matters game, but I want to put it off a little bit because I feel like I'm starting to wrap things up in Velen, even though I haven't done anywhere near all the exploration that I should have. But let's look at Forefather's Eve. Before I forget, Ciri's story fleeing the bog, that was in our last video where we saw her arrive in Crookback Bog from somewhere, and then, you know, the Crones wanted to eat her. So the quest text for that one says, when Ciri arrived in Velen, she found herself in the very heart of the notorious Crookback Bog. Exhausted, she sought shelter, but instead found herself in the clutches of 3 demonic sisters, known to the local peasants as the Ladies of the Wood. Ciri quickly realized how poorly that name fit these bloodthirsty hags and fled. She escaped with her life by a hair's breadth, but still had a long and dangerous trek through the marshes ahead of her. Crookback Bog is home to more than its fair share of horrifying beasts, but none of them hold a candle to the general of the Wild Hunt who chased Ciri now. Imlerith, for that was his name, had arrived on the Crones' summons to take Ciri back to his king. The young Witcher was able to give her pursuer the slip, but the 2 foes were destined to meet again in the future. Yes, they were. So, Forefather's Eve updates. Let's see. On Fyke Isle, I think we've read all that already. So abandoning his rule of not taking sides in others' affairs, the Witcher chose to defend the ritual participants, yes. Bloody fight broke out on Fyke's Isle. So anyway, Geralt had defended the peasants from the witch hunters' persecution, but spilled much blood in order to do so. Sullying the sacred ground of Forefather's Eve could not continue, but the Pellar had one more request for Geralt. He wanted him to find and burn the body of old Ambrose. This man was the Pellar's father, a cruel brute who returned from the dead to continue tormenting his son. Burning the body was a way to resolve the Pellar's issues, but his father... to resolve the Pellar's issues with his father and send the ghost of old Ambrose into the nether realms for good. Which is good. I feel like it's a witchery thing to do to, take care of the bad guys. So the next thing I want to attempt to do is to head down to Oriton and win a unique card from the man in Oriton. But we have a character update for the Pellar. So let's try and find that. The Pellar. Geralt intervened and the Pellar was saved from otherworldly vengeance. The circumstances of the murder were explained, and the Pellar, though still guilty of murder, was revealed to be a victim in his own right. By helping the Pellar do battle with the demons of his past, Geralt earned himself the old man's undying gratitude. Yeah, it seems like his father abused his mother, and he killed him for it. But anyway, I'm going to head back down to Blackbow and fast travel back down to Oriton and meet you there, and then we'll play some Gwent. And here we are down in Oriton, and I think we're going to talk to the Boatwright here to play some Gwent.
Build your boats in Pinewood?
Of course not. Wench dragged me some pine so I'd make her a cradle.
Boat business not booming?
Not well at all. Ain't no fish.
Well, I heard you played some Gwent.
Heard you're a good Boatwright, and an even better card player.
You want to play?
Yes, let's play.
Always ready for a round.
Try to win them all.
Okay.
You won't.
Try to, what a mauling you want. All right, I think I've already got Ballista in there, but let me see. How do I not have you? I do have one. Let's leave it. We'll just start, and I can always change it later, right? Okay, we can do this. Decoy, again, that's fine, but those are good. I need a clear weather card. I've been having some serious problems with this guy. Okay, let's get rid of yeah, let's get rid of Sheldon. And let's get rid of Kira. Still no clear weather cards. Well, let's try Sheila. See how this goes. Because it has not been going well. Okay, let's try... I'm gonna need all the rest of these cards. We're gonna pass. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Already not doing so great. He's gonna pass. Yeah. And he's gonna get 2 more cards later on. At least if he doesn't have any of the spies, which he always has. See, there he goes, having spies. Well, let's down Siegfried. See if I can easily win this round. Of course not. I need to save those. I need to save these. Oh, I don't want to pass, but... Ugh. Oh, I know. I'll put down this. There. I'll do that. Now let's get some good cards. Give me some good cards. Another decoy. Oh, dang it. This guy is really, really hard. Oh, every time. The torrential rain. Let me get this card back. Okay. $34 already. He's already at 34. So I just need 10 more. I'm gonna have to play these now, aren't I? Ugh. Yep, I had to do it. All right. Dang it. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, let's just go for it. He's probably gonna torrential rain me again, no doubt. He's got so many cards. All right, we need some more cards. We just need more cards. Okay. I don't think we're gonna have enough though. I just don't think it's gonna be enough. But we can try. Oh, I'm really nervous. Oh dear, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Yeah. Now you play your clear weather card. Oh, it might be enough. It might be enough. It might. Yes! Finally! Oh, skin of my teeth. This is probably my 6th try. Oh, dang.
Rules say the card's mine.
Oi, 'tis indeed. Gods, believe you're good enough to try your luck against Hattie. Folk laugh at him 'cause he's young and a bit dim, but word is, he weren't afraid to beat the Baron himself.
Wow.
Try to win them all.
Let go
You
of Gullet. Is that like a fancy schmancy card? Okay, hang on. I gotta go to my Gwent decks. I wanna see. Where is Letho? Oh, he's under Nilfgaardian Empire. But, oh, nice. I'm so happy I beat him finally. Like I said, I've probably been at this for like a good 45 minutes trying to beat him, but we'll just leave in the last one. But yeah. So tomorrow, I actually want to do a bunch of exploration before I start the day. I'll actually probably start the day doing the notice board, perhaps, down here, because it seems to be updated with a new quest. So we'll do that, and then I'll probably do a bunch of exploration. There's a couple other side quests I want to get done, and then I think we may go back to doing main quest again, but we'll have to see how it all goes. But all that aside, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Witcher 3 video.